people and how we got 2 telephone calls and how great all that was. Well, our last big get before the season started was Mitch Johnson. Do you want to sit here? Or you want to How hard do you all think it is to join a varsity team as a senior? Right? I mean, I would be petrified. I mean, I'd be concerned. I don't know if you knew very many people, but to be willing to start a new sport as a senior and to excel like he has excelled is pretty amazing. He was at 14 of the 15 bridge program practices, and I would just call that span of the season for him technique critiquing. You know, he'd been out of the water forever. I don't know how long. He swam for the landing. I don't know how long he'd been out of the water. But Gunny and I spent all 15 of those practices saying stuff like, we called him the wobble head because he breathed with his head so far out of the water. We'd tell him, you got to keep your bottom cheek in the water. And we also would tell him to get his head lower in the water because it was swimming with way too high a head. And then backstroke, we would tell him to get your head deeper. You're swimming with your head too far up like this. And in backstroke, we also had trouble boiling the water, you know, getting his feet up and boiling the water. So we were constantly in that first 15 or 14 practices giving feedback to him like that, which, depending on the kid, might be a tough thing for somebody to take, right? I mean, you're a senior and your coach is constantly on you about your technique. So then you fast forward to our 31 practices, our regular season 31 practices, which of course he didn't miss any of. And at one point in the season, it became clear to me that Mitch was discovering the well-known swimmers' war within. The war within your mind. Because that's what swimming is. It's you, the water, the black line, and the pig. Right? And he was discovering that war within. And very few swimmers win that war within in one season. It usually takes 2 or 3 seasons for them to figure out that you have to hurt in this sport. And you got to win that war that's going on in your head. You know, and he has won that in 1 2-month period of time. The war within is like persevering and pressing on and never say die and push till it hurts and then push a little more. And I remember several times on the pool deck, we'd finish a set and he was leading his lane and he gutted out the whole set and he was dying and he looked up at me and he said, "Joan, really?" And I said, "Yeah, 1 more set to go." And he would just be like, "Really? Are you kidding me?" And then it got to the point where we started making decisions about switching swimmers, male swimmers, into his lane, hoping that his ability to swim in pain would rub off on them, right? Because, I mean, it's hard to find a kid that is able to do that in 1 season. And so, Mitch, we are going to miss you for these 4 reasons that I got to talk about here. First of all, you have incredible work ethic. I call it a dogged work ethic. Amazing. Your determination to work hard no matter how you're feeling, no matter how your day's going, no matter what's going on. We never had to worry about the fact that you would give 110%. Your refusal to ever give up. You just refused to give up. And you were never pleased. We had a discussion about that once. He just was never pleased at how well he was doing. And the fact that you were capable of winning the war within in 1 2-month period is an amazing thing. Blue Eagle Award winner, Mitch Johnson.